Hello, what's up guys, I'm Kyle from KGR, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I can beat Super Mario World in less than 15 minutes. Alright, so first up, this move that I did right here, getting the extra life, was not necessary at all because I don't die in this whole run. But anyway, here, when I was in, I think, high school, here I had this on the Game Boy Advance. I had this game since childhood on Super Nintendo, but my Super Nintendo stopped working, so I sold all my games, and I heavily regret that. But anyway, I was able to beat the game in about 45 minutes, and I was proud of that. But then I realized I took a terrible route. Like, I did so many levels that was not necessary, and as you can tell, I beat this level like within like 30 seconds. But anyway, I was able to beat this game in 45 minutes, but I took a terrible route, and I realized what all I could have done to make the run even better, so this is that run now. From the first level to finally killing Bowser on the last hit, it took like less than 14 minutes. And like, I had drunk Psyduck on Skype with me while I was doing this, screen sharing on Skype. It was hilarious, and I forget how many tries this took. And I know in this level there is a route that I could have done, like right in the beginning, where you have to do like a jump off a speaker and then a jump off a small platform, but it's very, very difficult and I can't do that. So this, I probably wasted like maybe 10 to 20 seconds on the way that I did this. I'm not gonna be going after any speed runs or anything. I'm just gonna be going to just try to go as fast as I can. It is my personal speed run. It's not my world record, my personal record or anything. But this is a run that I am extremely proud of, though, so it's going up on YouTube for you guys. And I do apologize for not making any content lately. Once I get my new phone, I'm going to be able to do the Kakashi figure review, because I want to take pictures for Instagram, and as of now I can't do that. So here, I like to take this Koopa shell, and I like to carry it along with me. It's really not all that necessary, because here what happens is if you take it to the little flagpole, which you're actually going to see in not even like 10 seconds. Here, if you take it to the flagpole, here it turns into a mushroom. So you can have that as an extra hit. But in this run, I end up not using it. Anyway, in most runs, I don't even end up using it. So it's just more of a self-assurance thing. Alright, so less than 4 minutes in, and we're going to beat the first world. Now here, in one particular part of the run, which I will mention later, here throughout the game, you can unlock these switches that access other blocks. They can count as platforms or just extra items. In this run, I do not hit any of those switches, and it was actually really sketchy. And this part I hate so much, because sometimes you can go to the front of the screen, but sometimes you can't, and it's not fun. But most of the time you can just stay to the right of the screen and you'll be okay. This fire flower, we technically don't need it, but I love using it for this boss fight. And soon there's going to be a platform here. Those things, they always bothered me so much as a kid, but now they still kind of bother me. This boss, I hate so much. See, look at that. That was a prick move. I absolutely hate that. And like, the amount of times I screwed up, like, I probably could have like saved another minute. Even though, like, yeah, I just said earlier I'm not gonna need that mushroom. Okay, apparently I lied. I'm sorry. But here, even though we're Mini Mario right now, it's not really all that necessary, mainly because right after this, we're gonna get a cape feather, like, immediately. So, it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, you can't really skip this all that much. All you can do is make the text go faster, but the music still has to play, and then you can press A to continue. But until then, you just gotta, you know, wait it out. Yeah, I like how the Yoshi says thank you while it's still in the egg. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, there's so many shortcuts you can do. Alright, for this one, here you're not going to take the normal exit. What you're going to want to do is you're going to take the cape feather and fly on the top of the level the whole time. And you're going to find a key with a keyhole. So we're playing Kingdom Hearts in this game now. So, yeah, apparently Super Mario World had Keyblades before Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, Square, Nintendo. Anyway, here, like, through runs like this where I can just fly on top of the screen, I'm only able to do this for like maybe like 1 or 2 levels. At least this kind of cheat. While in another level, I get to swim on the top of the screen the whole time. But for most of the runs, I can't do anything like this, which kind of sucks, but oh well. So here's that key I was talking about. And you see those green block things? That's a switch that I can use. But unfortunately, I can't do that in this run. Alright, for this one, we're going to be finding another key. Like, a lot of these, like, shortcut things, they involve trying to find keys. Like, I think every level after this actually involves trying to find keys. And normally in this level, I like to try to have fire flowers or something, because I hate trying to use the cape feather around the enemies, because they can hit you at any angle, and the hitbox for the cape is only so big, and it's very scary, in my opinion. Like, I just overthink things. And I didn't even want to attempt to try to get another fire flower or anything. So I'm just like, screw it, run. But luckily, if you grab this P-switch, it makes you swim a lot faster. And I think you can grab something like earlier in the level that might be able to make you swim faster. And see, look, we lost our cape feather. But it doesn't really matter too much. Like, unfortunately, I do have to go back and grab a couple of cape feathers. I ended up grabbing 2, but in the long run, I only needed 1. So I probably could have shaved off a good minute if I didn't screw up at all throughout this run. So maybe in the future I might attempt it again, see if I can beat it in 13 minutes, but that's going to be way too much pressure and I'm probably not going to do it. So since we beat the level, we're able to press start and then select so we can leave the level. But unfortunately, when you do a level for the first time, it's not going to allow you to do that, so that kind of sucks. Alright, so we're going to get that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we got to go into the ghost house. And we're going to find a... It's not a key secret, it's a secret exit still, but we're not going to find a keyhole or anything. No more Kingdom Hearts for us for this level. I love that little ghost right there. He reminds me so much of a butler. Like, I always saw him as a butler as a kid. Okay, so we're going to run, fly over all these guys, like, screw you, because there's a giant boo down there, and he sucks. And then we're just going to hop along over here. And sometimes I lose my cape feather in this area because, you know, when I time myself, I get like so much pressure subconsciously, and I hate it. Okay, so I grab that P-switch. Gonna make the boos come up toward me, like about that high. Yeah, there we go. Because sometimes they try to chase you, and it's annoying. So we're gonna run, jump up here, and this is the secret exit that we need to take. And then there's a boss. Sometimes the boos try to screw me over. But after doing this run so many times, you eventually learn where the ghost is gonna be every time. And I was so close to getting hit by the boos. Like after that happened, like by the time I was actually on the other side, I'm like, whoa, that was close. But anyway, he's not too hard. We just hit him with little block things 3 times, and you're good to go. Hey, look, 64 coins, Mario 64, my other favorite Mario game. This is my favorite Mario game because this is the one that me and my brother grew up with. And I remember we would blow into the cartridge. Okay, anyway, Star Road. This is a key part of doing the speedrun. So, we have to get to the other side, like, to the bottom right. So that's on this side, we just gotta go to the right, and then just do this little jump, and then just wait for the keyhole to happen. But anyway, this is me and my brother's favorite game, and we would have to blow into the cartridge and slam it into the Super Nintendo, and sometimes the save file would reset. It would make us mad a little bit, but then we're like, okay, we can just beat this game all over again. This game is not hard. And I remember my dad's friends would even like tell us secrets about the game. It was hilarious. All right, for a while, I would avoid using this Yoshi. Like, I would hate using Yoshi as a whole. However, in the 2 levels after this, he is a crucial part because if you don't have it, it's a very, very big pain. And it was one of the biggest struggles I had during this speedrun. So what we're gonna do, yeah, we're just gonna swim to the top of the bar, like just keep going. Fish can't catch us, just keep swimming, you'll be fine. And then toward the end of the level, you're going to see a tunnel. You're going to sink down, and then under there is another key and keyhole. So, we just wait. Pass by these fish. I always love the backgrounds in these games. Like, same with the Sega Genesis. Like, I love the background in the Sonic games so much. Especially, like, Mushroom Hill. I love the background to that so much. Anyways, yeah, I was just gonna swim. I love this Yoshi in particular, because here it can have any Koopa shell, and it'll have wings. And if you have the cape feather on Mario, it makes flying that much easier, and it's so nice. Okay, this one, all you gotta do is just do a nice run, and hold in the jump button, and you can get up there. Normally, you would have to take out the, I forget his name, the Lakitu, and then you have to get up there. But after playing this game for so many years, you eventually learn it. I remember, like, I was telling my friends down at the bar, and they were asking me, I think it was Jared asking me, did you look up a guide for this? And I'm like, no. And for a while, we're just going to fly around, because screw it. until we actually do find the Koopa, which is right here. See, now we can fly. Normally you have to have the purple Koopas in order for you to fly, but since we're a purple Yoshi, we don't need it. So this was a pain in the ass, but at least normally without Yoshi, because it involved flying. Like you had to go on one platform, fall down to the other one, do a small jump, turn around and fly, not hit the platform, and then make your way under there. It was a terrible pain. But here, this is the last level. Now, the best route I like to do is here. There's 4 doors twice. Go to door 2 and then go to door 8. All you gotta do is just climb through these gates, avoid fireballs, and you're good to go. See? Then you can just jump from here. And there you go. Then while with door 8, you just gotta avoid a bunch of football player or like I don't even know what they are. Like, they're not even football players. They kind of act like it. They're pretty much the sport confused Koopa guys. And I like to fly around here because screw it. And it's intimidating because there's so many of them. But if you have the cape feather, you'll be fine. You can even just spin them the whole time too. And these guys right here, they reminded me so much of Gengar as a kid. Now, unfortunately, the only way you can kill those little Koopa toy things is to do that little A button spin jump thing. You can't cape them, which really sucks. I learned that the hard way. But anyway. There it is. This is Bowser. And I like how everything just goes away. Now, this design for the clown copter and also the way that Bowser looks in this. Like, he looks really, really cool. Unfortunately, in Super Mario Maker, they do not replicate this. Even if you put Bowser in the clown copter, unfortunately, they don't replicate this design, and it irritates me so much. Alright, so what you gotta do is you gotta get these little Koopa kids, you gotta throw them up on Bowser, and bam, you're good to go. Unfortunately, in this, I screw up. And I think I end up killing... What's it? I end up slamming the one Koopa toy to another. Okay, this part, you have to stay away from fire. And it makes me so nervous, like, trying to, like, land in between them perfectly. As a kid, I had no problem doing this. But as an adult... I don't know. And the way that Peach looks right there, like, on an old CRT TV, she looked freaking scary. But on a regular TV, you can actually see every pixel. She doesn't look as scary. But back then, it looked freaking terrifying. Then on the Game Boy Advance version, she didn't look as bad either. They fixed the model. So anyway, you just gotta avoid these giant marble things, which I don't even know how Bowser has all the room in that little thing for that. But hey, we're a flying plumber fighting a giant turtle with spikes all over the place that can breathe fire. Which, in this game, he doesn't want to breathe fire. And that's what I was telling you about. I screwed up there. Again, like, if I didn't make any mistakes, I probably could have shaved off another minute. But, oh well. I'm not attempting any world records in this run. I forget what the world record is. Probably, like, maybe, like, something like 10 minutes. And that is something I will not be able to do. At all. Anytime soon. But, still, I am very proud of this speedrun now. Like, if I ever had to do awesome games done quick, this is the game that I would do. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do it at world record runs, but I'm still very proud of my speedrunning process. And then now we just gotta wait for him to come back. We gotta do the fireball thing again. And then this time he's gonna be slamming against the stage, which I don't even know how the propeller doesn't get damaged from that, but again, don't try and bring science into this. Same with Mario and Sonic, or Crash Bandicoot, or any type of cartoonic video game. Just don't worry about science. And I remember, like, someone was saying, like, oh, I can't believe how there's fireballs underwater. I think my friend Abby was talking about that. Like, then again, I'm surprised how long he could hold his breath underwater, because in the next best Mario game, he can't hold it for that long. And as you can tell, we beat it, like right at the 14-minute mark. That is when we killed him. And now we just wait for the credits to roll, get the nice kiss, and then Mario's adventure's over in, 14 minutes. There's a lot of Yoshis we didn't save. There's a lot of levels we didn't do. We just ran. We knew exactly what to do. But, oh well. We took down the leader, so the rest of the army should fall. But, oh well. Me and Eric have done a Let's Play on this game before on his channel, and that was a fun time. But we did all 96 exits. That was a terrible time, actually. No, I don't even want to think about that anymore. But anyway, now the credits are going to roll, and I'm just gonna ramble for a little bit, and then I'm gonna let you guys just listen to the credits. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this little speed run. I don't really speedrun games all that much, so I'm not gonna be doing videos like this often. This is just a game that I'm just really particularly good at because I had it since childhood, and I'm like, why not? And I told my friends about it, but now I have video proof that I can do it. But I think eventually in the future I might try this run again, but this time try to get it done in 13 minutes. But again, that's gonna require a lot of practice, and then just be really good at it. Anyway, the next video I'm going to be doing is probably going to be either a Kakashi figure review or maybe Ask Me Mondays. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, I don't know. That's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. And, huzzah! I'll see you guys in the next one, and enjoy the rest of the credits.